Good morning. The court is going to take up C200148 CPS. This is in the interest of the Valencia and Stokes children. The case is set for a permanency hearing and pretrial today. The trial is currently set September 17, 2021 at 9 a.m. with a dismissal date of October 11, 2021. The hearing is being conducted pursuant to emergency orders of the Texas Supreme Court via Zoom video conference. Participating in the hearing today on behalf of the department is Cassandra Brose, caseworker and regional attorney Jason Jett. The mother of the children is Sierra Valencia, and she is participating in the hearing today with her attorney, Chantel McKillop. The father of the children, Jaslyn, Damari, and London, is Demetrius Stokes. He was personally served with citation notice of suit on May 25th, 2021. He is not present. The alleged father of the child, Caden, is Mark Yates, who was cited by publication through posting on October 13th, 2020. He is not present. The court would take judicial notice of the court's file to the extent it reflects that neither Mr. Stokes nor Mr. Yates has filed any request for the court or a court-appointed lawyer and non-attorney purporting to represent them has entered an appearance in the case on their behalf. Gerald Ratliff is the attorney and guardian ad litem for the children, and Mr. Ratliff is not present today, I believe, due to a schedule conflict. The current caregivers for the children are not present, and the children are excused from participating in today's hearing. All right, if we're ready to proceed, I'd ask Ms. Brose and Ms. Valencia, could each of you raise your right hands, please? Each of you solemnly swear or affirm any testimony you give today before the court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right. Thank you. All right, let's see, Mr. Jett.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. I'd like to call Ms. Brose.
All right, you can proceed.
Please state your name for the record.
Cassie Brose,
And Ms. Brose, how are you employed?
a conservatorship worker for CPS.
Okay, and are you assigned to the Valencia and Stokes children?
I am.
Okay. Let's start with the dads first. Concerning Mr. Stokes, what can you tell the court about his compliance with the service plan?
I have had no contact with Mr. Stokes. I have no telephone number. I've asked Ms. Valencia. She doesn't have a telephone number to give me. His mother, Ms. Cruz, has not been able to supply me with a phone number. I've sent him a message through Facebook Messenger and have gotten no response. And so he has had no compliance with his service plan.
Okay. So the first step for him would be to contact the department and start working on his plan.
Correct.
Okay. Have you ever had any contact with him?
No, sir, I have not.
Okay. All right. Concerning Mr. Yates, what about his compliance with the service plan?
I have had no contact with him as well. And the only addresses that I had for him, the letters have been returned and opened, recipient not known.
Okay. All right. And have you ever had any contact with him at all?
No, sir.
Okay. So the first step for him would also be to contact the department, start working a service plan.
That is correct.
Okay. Concerning the mother, Miss Valencia, what about her compliance with the service plan?
Miss Valencia does have a residence, but it's only a 1-bedroom, and she is looking to get on to HUD housing to get some assistance to a bigger place in hopes of having the children returned to her. She has a new job. Well, she began a new job at the end of April and has supplied me with current pay stubs. She is very compliant with keeping in touch with me at least monthly. She has completed her ADEC assessment, and it has been recommended for outpatient services of 12 weeks, which will begin on July 15th due to the counselor, that being the first day the counselor has opened for the 2-hour beginning session. Ms. Valencia has tested negative on her UA test in April and in June. In May, she was requested on May 25th. However, she did not have a ride and let me know in plenty of time that she was not going to be able to make it. She is very compliant with her visits and engages with the children at her visits each week at the office. And she has completed her pregnancy help, her parenting classes at the Pregnancy Help Center.
All right. What does she have left to do on her plan? I know you said outpatient treatment was left to do. What else is left to do?
That is all she has left to do is the outpatient treatment.
Okay. Where are these children placed?
The boys, Caden, Kanan, and Damari, are placed with the maternal great-grandmother in San Angelo, and the girls, Jaslyn and London, are placed with the paternal grandmother in San Angelo.
Okay. And are they having visits between the two groups, the boys and the girls?
The boys and girls see each other very often. The paternal grandmother will watch the boys and the girls on a weekend they each give each other a break and watch the children on the weekends. And
Okay.
they all 5 have visits with the mother each Wednesday all together.
Okay, great. All right. Are the children's medical and dental up to date?
Yes, they are.
Okay. And are any of them on taking any psychotropic medication?
No, they are not.
What is the plan for this family?
Currently, the permanency goal is family adoption due to a hair follicle that Miss Valencia had back in March. But the department is willing to reevaluate that once her outpatient services are done and another hair follicle is completed.
Okay, all righty. And if the department does move forward with the termination as it's listed now, would that be with the relatives that the children are with now or unrelated adoption?
It would be with the relatives that the family is with now.
Okay, all right. Is there anything else that you would like to add about these children or about this family?
No, sir.
Okay, all righty. Thank you, Ms. Brose. Your Honor, I'd like to pass the witness.
Thank you, Ms. McKillop.
I don't have any questions, Judge.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Jett, did you have any other witnesses?
No other witnesses, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Ms. McKillop, did you have other witnesses or matters to address?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. All right, the court is going to continue the department as temporary managing conservator of the children and continue the children in their current placement at this time. I'm required to notify any parent in this type of case that because of the nature of these proceedings, your parental custodial rights and duties to your child or children may be subject to restriction or even termination, and in progress and any court orders or plan of service will be reviewed at future hearings in this case. I would note that Mr. Yates has been cited by publication through posting, and the court is required to appoint an attorney ad litem for him, so I'm going to appoint Todd Simons as his attorney ad litem. And Mr. Jett had asked the department and Smith in order putting Mr. Simons as attorney ad litem for him.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Stokes has been personally served in the case, and he's not made a request for a court-appointed counsel. Court will therefore not appoint any counsel for him at this point in time. The next hearing in the case right now remains a trial set on September 17th, 2021 at 9 a.m. All right, that will be adjourned for today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor.